On our way there, let me tell you a bit about this lecture. It's British Science Week, a celebration of STEM in the UK, and this talk is about the 200-year anniversary of the Royal Institute's Christmas lectures and how they've shaped science. So we arrived, looked at this really nice display, and who better to bring to a science event than an art student? This is my friend Andrew playing with one of the IOP's displays before the lecture. This talk was given by Michael Faraday, who's a content producer for the Royal Institute, in particular helping with demonstrations, and I'll let him introduce this lecture.
What have David Attenborough, Sue Black, Carl Sagan, Mark Miodownik, Michael Faraday, Monica Grady, many more lecturers and experts in science, plus a load of demonstration team members have in common? Well, it's probably a bit obvious. They've all been basically and very slightly psychologically scarred by the Royal Institution Christmas lectures.
We started off with a brief history of the Royal Institute's Christmas lectures. They were started by Michael Faraday in 1825 with the aim to engage and educate young people about science. They've happened every year since then, with the exception of 4 years during World War II, and they've covered everything from animal skeletons to artificial intelligence. We then went on to cover their more famous members such as Thomas Young, who you might know verified the wave-particle duality of light, Joseph Banks, the Royal Institute's founder, and more recent members such as Carl Sagan and Neil deGrasse Tyson. My favourite fact was about Humphrey Davies, a pioneering chemist who discovered elements such as barium, and his unusual fascination with writing in his diary while on nitrous oxide, also known as laughing gas. A particularly notable entry reads,
I drank a whole bottle of wine, then I had 6 quarts of nitrous oxide, and then I was sick. And another page shows him comparing himself to Newton.
For a laugh, I'd highly encourage you to go and read some of the poetry Davies wrote while on nitrous oxide. Moving on, we then saw a demonstration of this plasma toroid globe. It works by sending high voltage electricity through low pressure gas, ionising it to create plasma streams that follow your touch. As an astrophysics major, I was very excited that after the lecture we got to handle a slab of the Toluca meteorite, one of the oldest known meteorites on Earth. Here's Andrew discussing it with one of the demonstrators.
When was it discovered?
So it was discovered in 1776, the fragments. They made 3 ton of weight, and we were given this slice in 1803. But yeah, it's been on about 10,000 years, but then floating from not necessarily our solar system, or potentially solar system on, but within our galaxy.
Overall, this was such a fun evening, and a massive thank you to the Royal Institute and Michael Faraday for this lecture, and to the Institute of Physics, in particular Mark Telling, for allowing me to film. I hope you enjoyed coming along, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!